Hey y'all, can you feel the excitement in the air? It's almost New Year's Eve. The anticipation is building up as we get closer to the big night. We're about to say bye-bye to the old year and welcome the new one with open arms. It's a time of reflection and celebration. It's a time for fireworks, parties, and new beginnings. The night sky lights up with dazzling displays, and the dance floors are packed with people having the time of their lives. People all over the world celebrate this special night. It's amazing to see how different cultures have their unique ways of ringing in the new year. From the iconic ball drop in Times Square to the breathtaking fireworks over Sydney Harbor, the energy is electric everywhere you look. People count down those final seconds together, hearts pounding with excitement and hope. Then it's a big party. Cheers erupt, confetti flies, and everyone is caught up in the joy of the moment. Everyone's excited for what the new year will bring. It's a time for making resolutions and setting new goals. It's a time for hope and dreams. People take a moment to think about what they want to achieve and how they can make the new year even better. There's something magical about New Year's Eve. Maybe it's the fireworks, maybe it's the parties, or perhaps it's the collective sense of renewal and possibility. But I think it's more than that. It's the shared experience, the feeling that we're all in this together, looking forward to a brighter future. It's the feeling of a fresh start. As the sun rises on New Year's Day, it brings with it a sense of new opportunities and endless possibilities. It's a chance to leave the past behind and start over, to let go of what no longer serves us and embrace what lies ahead. Who doesn't love a good do-over? It's a chance to rewrite our stories and create new memories. So let's raise a glass, sparkling cider for me, to new beginnings. Happy New Year, everybody. Here's to a year filled with joy, success, and endless possibilities.
Every country has its own unique way of celebrating New Year's Eve. Some traditions are funny, some are sweet, and all are incredibly interesting. These customs reflect the rich cultural diversity and the different ways people around the world welcome the new year with hope and joy. In Spain, there's a fascinating tradition where people eat 12 grapes at the stroke of midnight. Each grape represents a month of the year, and eating them is believed to bring good luck and prosperity for the coming year. It's a fun and delicious way to start the new year on a positive note. Over in Denmark, things get a bit more boisterous. People throw old plates and dishes at the doors of their friends and neighbors. It might sound strange, but it's actually a sign of friendship and good luck. The more broken dishes you find at your door, the more friends you have. Don't worry, it's all in good fun. Just make sure you duck to avoid getting hit. The laughter and joy that come with this tradition make it a memorable way to ring in the new year. In Brazil, the focus shifts to what you wear underneath. People don special colored underwear for New Year's Eve, each color symbolizing a different wish for the new year. Red is for love, yellow is for money and prosperity, and white is for peace and harmony. It's a fun and colorful way to express your hopes and dreams for the year ahead. My favorite tradition? That would have to be in Scotland, where they have a custom called first footing. The first person to cross your threshold after midnight is believed to bring good luck for the entire year. This person, known as the first footer, often brings gifts like coal, bread, or whiskey to symbolize warmth, food, and good cheer. So, choose your first guest wisely. This tradition is a wonderful way to start the year with a sense of community and goodwill. Happy New Year!
Did you know that the first New Year's Eve celebration was in Mesopotamia over 4,000 years ago? It's true! And get this, over 1 billion people watched the ball drop in Times Square on TV. That's a lot of people. The most fireworks ever set off in one show, over 810,000 in Dubai. Can you imagine? It must have been spectacular. Speaking of spectacular, the Sydney Harbor fireworks display is seen by over 1 million people each year. It's one of the first major celebrations in the world.
Section 4. Heartwarming Tales of New Beginnings. New Year's Eve is a time for new beginnings. It's a moment when we reflect on the past year and look forward to the future with hope and excitement. It's a time to forgive, forget, and move forward. Many people use this opportunity to set new goals and make positive changes in their lives. I love hearing stories about people who use this time to make positive changes in their lives. These stories remind us of the power of new beginnings and the strength of the human spirit. I heard about a woman who used to be afraid of heights. She had always wanted to overcome this fear but never found the courage. On New Year's Eve, she decided to conquer her fear. She went skydiving. It was a bold and brave decision that changed her life forever. And guess what? She loved it. The experience gave her a newfound sense of confidence and freedom. Another story I heard was about a man who had a big fight with his brother. The argument had driven a wedge between them, and they hadn't spoken in years. The silence between them was filled with regret and missed opportunities. Well, on New Year's Eve, he decided to call his brother and make amends. It was a difficult call to make, but he knew it was the right thing to do. Now they're closer than ever. The bond they share is stronger because they chose to forgive and move forward. These stories warm my heart. They remind us that New Year's Eve is not just about celebrations, but also about healing, growth, and the promise of new beginnings.
Section 5. A time for reflection and celebration. New Year's Eve is more than just a party. It's a time to reflect on the past year and set goals for the future. It's a time to be grateful for what we have and to dream about what we want to achieve. No matter how you celebrate, I hope you have a happy and healthy new year. Remember to be kind to one another, spread love and laughter, and make the most of every single day. Happy New Year, everybody.